Go. And hello again, everyone. It is me, the Kong Lord, and this time, instead of Broer, it will be the Texan Scrub Lord joining me here to watch this exciting match where we will have... Yeah, my man with spiders and CSPS special delivery against the Undercover Kraken Spectres. And yes, both dudes in the lobby right now. Locked is called on team one side. And yeah, the other guy is also locked. Just do it.
Alright.
My man.
Alright, I'm about to start.
There we go.
They're both supposed to be NA, right?
I don't know. I hope this is fine.
Okay.
Let's see what's up. The last 1v1 on this map was pretty boring to watch. It was like 5 minutes of missing until someone else shot and bam, game over.
Love these meme builds.
Oh, man.
Just wish there were more instead of...
There are some meme builds like an XL Black Knight.
Oh yeah, that truly is meme, but like some of the other ones
No
just
lerms.
feel like cookie cutters.
Yeah, I wish there would be more lerms. I don't think any of the 1v1s have lerms. Okay, look, the speed. The speed! I can't take it.
And both mechs are colored black that match perfectly with the stony rocks.
Yeah, let's take off the highlights. Well, it still shows up pretty well.
Ooh, black and red stripes, and Nate has mostly just black.
Yeah, and my man Nate tried to take a shot, but hit the pillar instead because that EPC is on the arm. That's a... Oh, nice. Stuck for a while. I think that guy is saying fuck this game right now, but didn't get punished for it. He was in the open for quite a while. Going to middle.
Yeah. Just tell them to hit their shots fine.
It's not that easy. Heavy PPC velocity is shit compared to clan ER PPC. They might have quirks, not sure. Ooh.
Oh, and Vig got lost his arm.
Nice.
He's empty, dead arm.
Yeah, left torso is also empty. These are standard engines. Doesn't matter if you lose your left torso.
He's also smoking, so unfortunately he has lost the advantage of surprise, most likely.
Oh, very exciting. Both are running away. Well, Big is...
You're looking for the high ground.
No. Bad spot for Nate. Never mind, safe again. Also, airstrikes and artillery strikes are allowed and...
Oh, and another hit on Vig.
Yeah, that was, seems like left torso, and the second somehow missed.
Yep. That might have critted out one of the heat sinks on the spider, I think.
Oh, big hit, big hit.
Ooh, and the strike, I think almost hit Vig.
Nate's still 100%. Truly shows that he plays Solaris a lot, like CSPS tends to do. Oh, nice try. Ooh, oh, never mind. Not
oh,
nice
Nate got hit finally.
Where was it?
Just lost the arm though.
Wait a minute. Just an arm. Goodbye, dude. But I don't think. Does he know?
I don't think he knows.
No. Okay, now he knows. Now he knows. He must know.
Absolutely.
Like even.
Oh no, he's strafing against the,
even
the small pulse.
Even when he's missing the heavy PPCs, I think Vigorous FAT should try to kite, because if Nate gets close with the small pulses, then he has the armor advantage.
Oh, Nate just lost.
Come on,
the other did.
Come on!
Oh! Come on! Clutch!
Kill him! Oh no, min range!
Oh, he's in the oh!
No, dude!
So close.
Dude!
Dude, what the fuck, man?
What just happened?
He was making the absolute comeback, and then he threw.
Oh no. Well,
shooting in the minimum range.
crap, that also, I would recommend that you also save the codes in case I forget, because I tend to do that a lot. But anyway, punch in those, and let's see. Player stats. Similar damage, except that the other person got destroyed. Cool. And seems like CSPS will get to choose which side they want to take.
Alright, so they want Team 2. So, guess I'll just tell them to stay their max and switch them over. And I believe the first map is Canyon Network.
Correct, my dude. Damn. A punch in the victory for my man CSPS, and the loss for.
Okay, and Vigorous just left the lobby.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'll just invite Unfearing. I think I have him on friends list. Oh, there we go. Kevster joins.
Cool. Hey, they want Team 2. And while we wait, did I give you the Mapstrat link?
Ah, yes, correct, sir.
My man. Okay, let's get that shit off the list and...
oh no, I swear we're gonna get reported for positivity. What?
It's fine, dude. It's only game! Anyway. Another exciting day in the Canyon NASCAR map. We even have lights so they can go fast in this map. What do you think is gonna happen other than NASCAR? Like, how many loops do you think is there gonna be?
I don't know. Greater than 1 though, for sure.
Alright, so...
I believe in competitive rotation, right?
Oh, okay, so to make it clear for all who are watching, what I think is gonna happen is that the Reds will probably spawn on B and C, gather up over there, and then they will probably choose this direction, while the blue team will probably spawn somewhere, I don't know, they could also spawn in C, but whatever their gathering point is here, most likely, and they will start like a quick bias towards this side. While that's happening, they're gonna try to cut them off like there while they run away and attack the medium mech which is left behind. Unless it is a fast feeding medium mech. Then we have the classic, which everyone enjoys. But seriously, what I think Team 2 possibly could plant someone here, either of these. I don't think they're gonna do both. They will probably choose one of these directions, while the blue team might send a guy like scout like that and mostly gather around radio tower. That's what we've seen mostly.
Yeah, but I do think it's a little bit too difficult to do that on such a lighter drop, I think.
Yeah. But I think we might see that usually the medium gets focused first because it has the most firepower and it's the easiest to kill most of the time. So we might see a medium play with something else than medium pulse, or instead of IS mech, it will be a clan mech with clan medium pulse for that extra range, and those mechs will be the ones who stay on the edges of the map. And the rest of them just go bang bang at each other's legs.
Most likely correct.
Need one more guy on team 1. Ready? Should probably call the 5 minutes. The dude coming in and ring up. Seems like the 5th has a stealth armor equipped, we just don't see him right here.
Ah, yes.
Can he turn off stealth? Task.
Ah, truly.
Oh,
The camouflage with the stealth.
just paint your mechs purple. And a quick recap, CSPS ended up winning that 1v1, so they are ahead in points by 1, and they picked team 2 for this map.
Okay, seriously, where is their 5th?
I don't know, did we call, yeah, let's call it 5 mins, okay, I guess. Make them hurry. My clock shows 11:41 right now. Finish time. Oh, when it shows 46.
2 minutes ahead on my angle.
Ah, you live in the past, old man.
Ah, yes.
There we go, my man is here.
Oh, yeah.
Yin Yang Spinny Thang, my man. Also, since this UKL team is obviously totally not smoke adders.
Yep.
So, how many Marauders do you think we see? Of course, not one in this, but in the future drops.
I think the heavy drops and the soul drops, we will see Marauders. Tons of them.
They might bring a 2C in the HPG drop if they're on. Wait, which one is team 1? Quickly check.
Wall strat? Hell yeah.
No, I think we'll discuss it later, but I think they might try to catch them off guard on that map, since they're gonna spawn on the long way side.
Alright, so we're about to start in 5.
Yeah, and more about that later. Everyone's locked in, let's go, my dudes. Let's bringing the Bing Bing Wahoos.
Did not mess up on any of the settings, I believe, so should be.
I have to swap the team layout. See if it's gonna quickly.
Okay,
Yes.
so you want me to go over CSPSs or smoke hitters?
I don't know, wherever my camera is pointing first, I think I'll go with that.
Alright, just tell me reds or blues then.
Okay, I spawned on reds, and let me go through them first when they arrive.
Oh, okay. I'm going to the blue side.
Oh, never mind, they don't arrive, it's Canyon. We have my man Nirsolon, Cyrus, 6 mediums, Alter Ghost, Commando, SRM Force, and small pulses, Ghost Paladin, Vulcan, medium pulse, Nate, my man with Wolfhound, 5 medium pulse, 1 ER small, and Paulie with 6 ER medium Javelin.
Alright, and on the smoke adder side, we have a whole bunch of MPL mechs plus a Mistlinks with HMLs plus MGs. That's an interesting mix, things I haven't seen before. But they're just doing the standard MPLs. Some of them are looking a little bit slower.
The trading already
Maybe
began.
in LFE light.
Possibly, yeah. The Urbi Wolfhound easily could be LFEs. Commando definitely is LFE. It's not going like 150, that's like 130 speed, I think. Anyway, it's like damage numbers are pretty even. I would say Smoke Adders will be leading since the Uziel is untouched. Okay, we got some things going on. Machine guns flying, lasers.
The K9 is getting focused and he's still pushing forward. I think they're going to lose that person advantage. Ooh, lagged as well.
And there goes, drops into the canyon, head first. Yikes.
Focus fire on that. Oh no, the Mistlinks now got cut out at the bottom. Is he going to lose the leg?
Ah, he's going back up. We're good, boys. Smoke. Artist strike, not air strike. Doesn't hit anyone except the corpse.
Let's say it still has a lot of fresh numbers. They are losing the person advantage.
Yeah, that Uziel still 100%. And it was 6 medium pulse. If he gets to live like this, he's just gonna dab on people. There we go. Vulcan, big hit. Vulcan's getting destroyed. Okay, he's safe now. Another strike. 2 strikes.
Let's say.
What was that strike? Like 2 strikes in that same spot.
Both teams.
Yeah. Both teams.
I'm guessing CSPS did accident. Oh.
I think
strike.
CSPS decided to strike their own team, I think. Or it was just a fail strike.
Oh, and there goes Polly and it's Javelin.
Mistlinks, goodbye.
Rest in peace, Mistlinks.
Uziel's still pretty fresh. Osiris is also 72%. Commando's wrecked. Left leg, goodbye. But who's that guy? The Wolfhound, look at the Wolfhound, he's just being cheeky. Nate. Behind enemy lines.
Back.
Right.
Firing from like 300 or 400 meters.
Or can't really call that enemy line since he spawned there, but yes, the lines have switched. Osiris legged. You can say goodbye to him. Goodbye, Osiris. See you later, dude.
Ooh, and SA now has the people advantage.
Commando still legged. You can kiss goodbye to him. Oh, sneaky strike. Ooh, Uziel's gonna eat that. Never mind, 3%. Was a good try. And see you later, dude.
And now it's a 3v1.
Okay.
Clutch or kick, obviously, now.
Hey, I was thinking he might be gonna go preserve his mech, but nope. Instead, he's dead.
I mean, it's a 3v1 versus a fresh mech plus 2 medium damage mechs.
Yeah, but he could play like a rat and go hide and hope they don't kill him so they get less points, since kills give you points in this tournament.
Ah, true.
Publish stats, and the Urban Mech 32 as expected, since he kind of went balls deep, but everyone else is pretty decent, what I would have expected. Commando got legged pretty early, not surprising with the damage there in that case. Just gonna drop the coach and let's see the numbers in more detail in a second. There we go. 46 team damage from my man Unfearing, and followed by 10 damage from Judas. And everyone else is kinda fine with the team damage. Nothing else here really to see.
Okay, next map is going to be Viridian Bog.
Punching the numbers now. That was who won again? I forgot. Oh, okay. SA. I'm just gonna call them SA since it's easier. One less letter. But anyway, bam. It's 5 kills and
okay.
2 kills. I think. And let's see outcome scores. We have 5 points for CSPS and not SA is 11 points. Good start for them. Did you swap the teams? Yes, cool.
Yes, I did.
My man.
Unfortunately, we didn't really see a full lap around Canyon.
Yeah, it was close, but
Hurts my soul.
they were kind of cheating. They cut through at one point. The red team went through the middle. I don't think that's allowed in NASCAR.
Oh, yeah. Unfair advantage.
Yep. We have to go through that after the matches and see if we can subtract some points from that mistake.
Alright, so what do you think we can expect from this map based on the
You
previous
think
matches
or what I
showcased?
hope?
Both. How about that?
Okay, so what I think, let's go to the sheet first. Switch the map. Hog. So what I think will be either brawl heavy, which also goes kind of fast, which will be good candidates for that are Orion, Orion ToC, quick draw, IV4. The IV4 has the advantage of jump jets, and in other role we might see a summoner with either PPCs or DACA, possibly even ATMs if they decide to go full on ATM deck. That's a possibility. And mediums will probably be either full brawl, full ATMs, maybe a full brawl with one PPC mech or UAC 10 mech to kind of be a nuisance somewhere in a different position, so you're not all in the same spot. But about that, what I want to see is that I just want to see everyone shoot lock-on weapons. What about you?
I honestly just think it's going to be a brawl in this map. Like, no ATMs, because it's so easy to take advantage of some of the cover to close in on this map. With all the freaking bug shells.
That's what you will think, but if they even get one chance to shoot like with 4 mechs or 5 with ATMs, you just get one-shotted. AMS won't save you.
Yeah, but there's only like one slow mech, and I think that's the heavy in this drop.
Yeah, but the mediums aren't like super fast either. Probably in the 80s
I
to
mean,
90s.
They certainly have the agility to dodge it into the cover, I would say.
Yeah, about the positioning, if Team 2 decides to have some Overwatch, I think this spot. Yes, there we go. This spot, that spot. And if they want PPCs,
we're gonna start.
Oh, cool.
Because both teams have said locked.
Okay. I'm just gonna quickly mark the spots where I think Overwatch could be. Bam, 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 bam. And we've seen two team be around here in some maps, and I mean some matches, and sometimes they have went from there. Those are possible routes for reds. Bam, that could be a possible route. Bam, bam, whatever, blah blah blah. Let's go into the match. Alright, I spawned on the blue side, so I'll go through them.
To the right.
I already like this. I see Wah on one of the arms and an axe. We have an orc here, I think. I think you should come take a look at this Kintaro here at CSPS side. And what does it have? It's probably SRMs, yes, with AMS. Buckhead, SRMs, AMS, Thanatos, Heavy Goose, SRMs, AMS, AMS, Medium Pulse, Crab, and Vulcan is the only guy without MS, and it has mediums instead. And what do we have on the other side?
Oh, well, we have like standard builds on the Assassin, the Vulcan, but we have a Black Lantern with the absolute Chad DPS, like maximum close in your face range, with MGs, SRMs, SPLs, even.
Okay, that gives it away. This is not the undercover Kraken Spectres, it's actually smoke adders, as you can see probably on the... Never mind, it's covered by the banner. Whatever, never mind, but it does say smoke adders. Let's call them smoke adders from now on. They even have the black ladder. Okay, Kintaro's going in, I mean the orc is going in a little bit closer. Even has a katana on his back, he's prepared for this. Wait a minute, that's not a katana, that's a club of some sort, okay. But he does have an axe. Let's see if he's gonna do some axing in this game. Small trades.
I wonder if SA scouted out the DHG Thanatos yet.
In the rear, but I think the Vulcan might have seen it already. I like the aim spam in case...
Oh, he definitely saw it now.
Yeah.
Just fired the shot.
Okay, the response is coming here. Ooh, straight into smoke. No, my dude, my dude. Okay, that's fine. Cool. So, Vulcan took a very good shot. Ouch.
Vulcan's
Ouch.
down to 80% now.
Ouch, ouch. That was the left arm though. All's well. It's pretty much orange everywhere.
He could even take the high ground versus CSPS now, for sure.
Stuff happening in the worm.
Those bug shells, man, they're just too good of cover to not go into.
Oi, 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 oi. Huntsman got stuck. Huntsman got legged.
Ooh.
I think it's over for him. No. Saved himself 23%. My man, 90%. Oh.
He's still alive.
Kill confirmed, says the assassin, and Thanatos is getting...
Alright, SA's seems to be focusing the Kintaro, I hope. Yep.
Yep, and I don't know
Now
what the
switching
others
to the
are doing.
DG Thanatos. Rest in peace. DG heavy.
Kill someone. Please, headshot, headshot. Let's go. Nice, my dude. Even though that was the strike, whatever. Crab is next. Vulcan is farming, if you noticed.
Yeah.
But that's what I think he
He
should be
just
doing.
doesn't have enough DPS to kill the 4 max that are rushing down
Yeah,
his
but,
team.
but he could also opt in for the headshots and just kill 4 people in like 4
Oh,
clicks. But I don't
Obviously.
think he's doing it right now. Instead, he's trying to kill the Thunderbolt with like normal means. Okay.
Just clutch it by headshotting 5 max in a row, 5 head. Easiest thing that Kong has ever said.
I like this hole they were trading in from. Vulcan's going in. He smells blood.
Oh no.
He wants the kill.
And here comes
There you
the Chad Lantern.
Ah! Our
Not
jets!
escaping him.
Our jets!
Oh, he barely escaped him.
Rick quite didn't follow with the jump jets, but my man is dead now.
Yeah, rip.
Rest in peace, my dude. There it is. He fought well, but the enemy had I don't know. The enemy was better at shooting, I guess, if you look at these numbers.
MVP.
38 damage from the Huntsman. That was really bad that he got stuck in that spot. He went from 100 to like 20%, and then the assassin just went and said, "Mamma mia, goodbye, dude."
Your pasta is now.
Even I don't think anyone is Italian on that. Whatever, dude. Let's look at the numbers in detail. Bam, 59 team damage. Was it on the last game also that CSPs did some team damage, or was it SA? I don't know, but anyway, it seems like team damage seems to be a trend here. He actually did more team damage than the Huntsman did damage in total, but cannot really blame the Huntsman. That spot is pretty annoying to go through. You can get stuck easily there like that, and even a couple of seconds cost him his life.
Okay, now switching max. Wait, Psyche, I think is SA, right?
Huh? What? Just ask if it's. I think it's SA since it's spawned on T1 side, but
Alright.
5 kills.
Just double checking.
Let's quickly go through the score of this set. CSPS 7 points and not SA 21 points. Okay, I think CSPS is gonna need some 5-0s here to catch up.
Yeah. Believe in the comeback. Just win 4 matches in a row. Easiest thing, right?
Yeah, CSPS is known for farming noobs in Solaris, so I think this could be a good map for them since it's gonna be quite close quarters brawlish map. So I think if there's gonna be a comeback, it's gonna start right now.
Or wall strat incoming.
Oh, my man.
Just bait them out of the basement, 5K.
How are you gonna do that?
Just make them pull a WKL and I'll jump out of the basement. I think that was 2 seasons ago, maybe? I think that was in more, maybe.
Cool. Haven't really.
I am believing with you that it's going to be a nice basement brawl.
I wanna see if we go to the map strat again. Okay, wrong map there. Let's go to the HPG. Delete. There we go. What I want to see from Team 1 is this maneuver. When the Reds will do this. Or not exactly that maneuver, let me show it in detail. Zip, stop there. Like a line there.
I think that might be a little bit harder for Team 1 though.
Well, Team 1 can get into that position like faster than Team 2 can get out of here. Since Team 2 has to take this route, the left side instead of right, because if you go from the right, you just get farmed even harder. They're gonna take the left, but as soon as they cut this corner here, the blues will be already in position if they bring the deck for that. But anyway, that can happen, or we'll just see Team 2 set up faster underground because they just get there faster, and most likely they're gonna position themselves like one mech on that corner. Wait, wrong color again. One mech on that corner, bam, bam, bam. Oh. Someone caps middle and then joins one of those corners. They're gonna most likely leave. Or what they should do is leave this corner empty. And just hold those corners where one guy looks here, one guy looks here, one guy looks here, one guy looks here, and this guy looks mostly in this direction. And that's the perfect coverage for a basement. And the other team will most likely either attempt a full-on push.
We're starting soon.
Cool. They're probably gonna attempt a full-on push from any of the sides, possibly by determining which of the sides is the weakest, or they're gonna spread around.
Just looking at the team's positions first, it looks like they might pull what you were just saying for Team 1.
Rush B.
Rush through B, yeah.
Cool. And have to swap the sides on the layout, so I'm gonna quickly. Oh, that's cool. Perfect. just gonna tell them. Right, cannot type. Scroll.
Uh,
I think it has to start.
I can't type either right now.
Yeah, it has to start probably. Right, I'm gonna show the mechs because if we're gonna do a redrop, we should not talk about the mechs. But I already accidentally went and looked at one of the dropships, but that was only one mech. So
That still can't type. I think.
yeah, it's gonna be the full 90 seconds since the one guy is disconnected right now. But now, since it's most likely gonna be a remake, I'll just go look at this architecture on this map.
The ship spawns so freaking far off the map.
Yeah, but they travel lightning speed. The dish being the main site on this map looks surprisingly low poly to me, but of course, since if you look at it from far away, it looks decent. But don't get close. Let's see. Let's ask what's up.
Alright, we got it.
There we go. Some instructions.
Oh, is he?
Hey, look at that. There's a white cube under the map. What was its end game? What is it doing here?
Oh, okay.
Okay,
He's here.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna move on to the... Okay, at 40, okay, it already happened. I think there... Oh, wait, what?
What? Oh,
Let's
okay,
call...
They started. They already started, Kong.
Okay. Just read up, please. They have to redrop since there was some confusion with the time. Someone called 40 when the timer said 40. Right, why am I looking at their backs? My reflex. Whatever, I guess it's fair since I already ghosted. Oh yeah, of course, the
delay needs to be longer for each.
yeah, and also when they're dying now, they're gonna show their mech, so I'm just gonna go here, I guess.
Quickly put a large block of...
Yeah, I went into the map strats, but it's the damage has been done. It is ghosted already. I hope the last red guy doesn't kill himself. There we go. Last blue guy dead, and we're gonna get out of the game soon.
Yeah, just for reference though, we should probably let the casters call the time. Not confuse everyone.
Oh, and we can go back to the out of match lobby scene. Cool.
Yeah.
I hope they redrop fast.
I mean, as soon as I see them ready in the same positions, I'm just gonna start it.
There we go. Here we go again. And once again, I think I'll go through the reds. And you can take the blues.
I will.
Just calling it. Okay, the reds are coming in. We got some nice mechs here. Black Knight, my favorite, straight from Solaris. 8 medium pulse on Kieran, and Annihilator 1x, probably with, not probably, it's actually Heavy Goose, medium pulse, Warhammer, 2 LB20s, nice build, Thanatos, AMS Heavy Goose, and Roughneck with AC2 SRM Brawl.
And on the SA side, we have the 2 Chad Onions with the good old brawl builds. We have a Rack Marauder, and we have the LB40 plus Snubnose on the 1X. Usually not done on the 1X, but you have a significant cooldown for the LB10s on it.
Seems like the
Please
Marauder...
load in convergence.
Not sure about the Roderies. Marauder probably is lost and fought. This
He has
is
one AMS as well, by the way. Also, the IV4 is MRM60.
Reds are under the basement already, as I expected that they will be first. Okay, here we go. Pug Farm starts. The deck has been released. Not sure how that will do against the Heavy Goose spam, but they're going in together. I think they might They have the DPS advantage though. They have so much Heavy Goose on the other side.
It's like you got a really nasty shot into his back.
Reds were totally not in positions when that happened. Dionsai pretty much picked up for free. Thanatos, is that Halt already? Nope. Okay, now it's Halt. Annie is going bang bang. Quick draw, nice rotation out. He was getting focused, but he just rotated away. Now he's back into the fight, behind the lines. Ryan getting focused. Red CT, if he survives this, then I don't know what to say. Perfect rotating if he survives. Or kinda didn't even rotate, just shut down there and hope that they don't kill him.
Oh man, I hope they get CSPS gets a kill here.
Yeah.
Fortunately, you're just getting rolled over by all the armor and the max DPS here.
Kill him, Black Knight! No! He was so close to the Orion. Okay, there goes the Orion, cool. 1 kill. Let's go, let's make it 2. Come on, dude. Fire Quill.
Oh no, I think he was sticked.
And they all did.
And Smoke Adders takes this round.
Classic basement suicide mission.
Unfortunately, it didn't look like CSPS had enough DPS. Or they just didn't land their first shots.
Their setup was a little bit slow, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Warhammer was in the correct place, but the rest of them were on the opposite side of the room. And they have that nasty pillar in front of them. If they just don't...
I think the Thanatos was also in the correct position, but yeah, 2 mechs were at an angle where SA just wasn't exposing, so they got essentially a 4v1 on that Warhammer.
Strikes have been dropped. Some damage on the Marauder, I think. Didn't quite catch that.
They did successfully remove that Rack Marauder torso.
It's still alive. It did its job. And also, it was a good call actually, since it provided some good DPS. I think it got to jam all its racks right there, and that's when rotaries are the most effective, that you can get them to jam and then just do it again and again.
Yeah.
But I expect some numbers from him, probably in the 400 to 500s. And let's see. Stats, bam, and 300. Okay, well, someone else did the job. The Orion did the job, obviously. Some decent damage from everywhere, and you can see from the damage numbers who died first. Warhammer 188 died first, of course.
And then the Thanatos, and then the follow-up.
Yep.
Fortunately, that Black Knight didn't seem to have enough DPS to catch up with his other brawlers.
Let's go into the details. I'm gonna expect some team damage since they started dropping the strikes on themselves after that fight. Okay, 27. Oh, that's the dead guy. 27, he shot the friendly in the back, I guess. Okay, the Annie dropped the strike, 16 team damage there. And, yep. Cool.
Okay, now it's gonna be Alpine Peaks.
That was again 5 kills to 1. 5. See the scores. It's looking a little bit grim for CSPS now. They only have 2 maps left, and the maximum possible points they can get, they have to win and 5 kills. That's gonna be 10 points each. Seems like Not SA already has this in the bag, since they have 31 points, CSPS only 9. But they could catch up into like 29 to like 30, 33 to like 35 points, something, if they just do a big stomp in the next 2 maps. But yeah, it seems like they're already gonna lose in points, sadly.
I mean, just CSPS can make this as close as they can. Gotta get all those points and get as far as they can in the division.
Yeah, I think the points do carry over after this. Like, that's why we're gathering the points. That like winning or losing a set might not like winning a set against someone is not as big as like completely stomping someone in a set. Because I think the points will be stored somewhere, and then at the end of the season we will look at who has the most points.
Yep, and I don't know if it's updated live, but I think it's the tournament website.
It is not, in fact, updated live. I don't think even the yesterday's games should be missing from there. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but probably...
Well, live will probably update them, and we'll be able to see the season.
Probably after
so
every match in the week has been played. We'll expect them to be updated after Monday, probably.
Alright, so now we're gonna strategize about Alpine.
Alpine,
obviously.
Home.
Yes.
Let's see, let's just switch to the...
Home to pushy lerms and the blue laser beam to death.
Oh man. With the cameo from PPCs and ACs. But yes. Now I'm just gonna say what I want to happen, but first off, let's go through the basic spots for both teams. Team 2, bam, bam, bam. That's a good spot. Most likely a guy there in case the blues position in some spot. Lights usually tend to like hang around either here or here. They could go there. And possible spots for the blues would be like bam, bam, even like here. If
I don't know about that F8 position. might be a little bit too far away from the cap.
If they push from Mount Tryhard, that is the perfect spot to counter that. If you put like a Dekamec there, we've seen some LB2 since they do have that triple fall off. They go to like over 3,000 meters is like their max range. They outrange pretty much everything in the game. And
the absolute iconic 2LB2 Blackjack Kappa.
Please no. And thank God we cannot see that in this set since it's gonna be assault zone, but bam, basic spots.
Assault's +1 light, right?
Yes.
LB2 Panther. Cap.
Yikes. All I can say. What we've seen mostly has been either Annie or Mauler. And personally, I feel that the Mauler does do that job better since the weapons themselves are a little more tight than Annie. Annie has to put them in the arms. And at that distance, the spreading of the large damage doesn't really matter. Annie spreads it better since it's an Annie, but anyway, since the ranges are so extreme, you're gonna trade from like 1.5 against ER largers. They don't do anything to you while you do damage if they peek or expose. But anyway, what I would like to see, it's always fun to witness, is Team 2 Lerm push from here. That's what I wanna see. I'm totally not biased towards Lerms being incompetent.
Yep, not at all.
I don't like Lerms, but I want to see them for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe it's like a subtle cry for help that Chris does something to lock on weapons. That when they become the meta of combative.
So we're starting.
Cool. Let's move on this.
Both teams, of course, are taking the closest spawns to the gamma point.
As expected. You don't want to spawn on the far sides with the assaults. Not even lights, there's nothing much to see on that side. Assaults are too slow to push from there.
I mean, it's possible we could see a light take the place of one faster assault like a Mad 2C. I'm expecting one from Tentacle Masters, right?
Yeah, most likely gonna be a... They love their PPCs, but I think they might just opt in for ER larges instead. And it's probably gonna be the Mad 2C again. I'm gonna go through blues this time since I'm here already.
Right. I'm going over SA.
My main CSPS Nirsolon, Battlemaster 1G, presumably ER larges. Yes. Annie 1P, cool, that's cool. 5 ER large AMS from Paulie. Dionsai, ER larges and rocket launchers on the Stalker. Nate provides the AMS cover with some ER larges on the Corsair, and Lee is gonna take the quick cap, probably. Already heading there. 5 ER mediums, that's a good build for this map.
And on SA side, the Commando has 2 SRM6s with 1 SRM4. And the Stalker has 5 ER large standard, the Supernova 4 ER large, 4 ER mediums. They have their iconic 4 ER PPC Mat 2C with the slightly higher agility. And of course, the risky decision, the 8LB2 Direwolf.
And the Stalker, I don't remember anymore if you mentioned that, but anyway, about the Direwolf, it does have LB2s. Yeah, it has the LB2s, which I mentioned, 3x, except if it's a clan mech. Clan LBX is 2x, not 3x, so I hope they know this and they know that what they're doing with this mech, since when it's gonna climb here, this is gonna be like 1.5 kilometer distance to this side, or 1.2. It's already almost reduced to 0 at that distance.
Oh, and The commandos
Strike.
got caught out.
Strike. Blue lasers farming that the healing beams.
The flea should be capping. Second now. Go.
Yes.
I think the flea just needs to run in there and get that flea butt. But okay.
Always so bummed when you see a Corsair and the enemy doesn't bring lerms. The funny thing is that if enemy brings enough lerms, that's not gonna save him. Like 2 lerm 80 boats, Corsair is not gonna help in that case.
There's someone on the floor. Tell me just support your team within minutes.
Yeah, but they probably know that the Corsair is not enough, which is why they brought the extra AMSs on the Annihilator, for example.
No.
And now we're gonna probably...
I mean, it has a lot of spare tonnage as well, to be fair.
It's gonna be a boring trade match. On my man Direwolf, where is he going? I think he's gonna climb the highest point. It's gonna take a while. This it's gonna take like 2 minutes to get into the spot he wants to. That means it's gonna be 5 minutes already on the clock, and we're gonna run out of time at this rate.
Yeah. That's what one cap does on big maps. Big heckin' maps.
The ER PPCs at this distance, they do have a better range than ER larges, but it's either you hit everything or miss everything, whereas the lasers pretty much hit like always at this distance, since people are so slow. So personally, I think bringing PPCs in these positions is a little bit questionable.
And I think
we saw the miss again, by the way.
SA is fortunately trading better. Unfortunately, the Dire's getting kind of focused there. I don't even know if they're dealing any considerable damage to it. Oh, Polly's getting hit.
Yeah, the Dire's doing work now. Let's go. But keep in mind that each LB does do less damage than IS LBs will do at this distance. But I don't think that's gonna stop his fun.
Oh no, the Dire has been hurt back pretty hurt.
Yeah, but
oh wait, that was a strike.
But he does give the hurt back to the enemies also. Every time he peeks. I think it's like equal percentages.
Ooh, and the light fight is happening on the point, and
yeah, this is what they need though. They have to chase the flea away. Oh, he flipped it. Cool. Now they have lots of time. This is intense. More intense than this boring bullshit trading they're having right now.
Ooh, and a full 5-year large alpha from Danny.
Oi, strike, and the commando immediately noticed it.
Battlemaster going for the ultimate flank.
Cool, I think he's just gonna take that spot on his left. But the commando tried to flip, got scratched back into the corner. And
you would think the commando would just try to push over.
Look, the Dire opened fire. It's time to Daka.
At the exact moment, he like immediately went back.
Yeah, he sent the Annihilator to 58% and PPC shot 1 more percentage. It's 57% now on the Annihilator. Oh, I love this light fighting in middle.
Yeah.
Look at this. They're like, one guy goes for a split second, moves away. Oh, Red's flipped it.
I really just wanted to see the commando chase after that flea. Like
flipped again. And it's back to Reds. Cool. Now if the commander would have a strike, he should probably, if he had one, or if someone had, they should drop the strike on that building. The flea keeps humping, and when the flea will move forward like that, the commander will also expose at time.
And he's going back.
Yeah, that building needs a strike. If they can spare it. Probably not. It's been well over 5 minutes of fighting already. Strikes have been spent. Look at this.
Alright, going back to the ER largest, because that's just gonna repeat 50 times in a row.
Oh, strike. Awfully spotted it. It's like, nope. Oh shit, nope.
Oh, the Annihilator is almost open and about to be crit out by the LB2s.
I wonder how much ammo that Direwolf has. Just keep in mind if you're gonna check, you might get the spectator bug. So it's up to you.
Okay, I'll check.
Okay.
He has 100 rounds left, so gotta make it count.
Ouch. It'll be interesting to see how much damage he did in this match. I will guess he's gonna hit like 600 or 700.
Oh, and the Supernova, all things. He's pushing forward.
Which one? Oh, my man. And ToC. ToC is already on the point.
Oh.
This is actually what they had to do. 2 minutes and just hold the line. The Stalker should stay on the mountain to give some blue lasers to the dudes if they try to cap. But
I do have the spectator.
the blues do not recognize this situation. They're still holding at the spot. And I think this will cost them the game, even though they are leading in health on top of the Direwolf running out of ammo.
What's the point?
Well, now Reds are leading by 90.
Ah.
They are 91 points, Blues had 88. So,
very nice.
But it's gonna take like a full minute to get the dudes in the middle. They would have to clear this mess of Supernova and ToC. Stalker will be scratching them when they try to cap, and I think this is in the bag for SA. Commando grew some balls. He's going in. Smells blood.
He was just baiting an alpha, so they couldn't push on the cap.
Yeah, my man with the place. His health is open everywhere, but that's basic commando. Damage just goes everywhere.
Ooh, and Unfearing lost the side torso. I think he's a standard though for sure.
Yeah, most likely. Never mind. See you later.
Never mind, yep.
He opted in for the speed. That build can go like 65 or 70 if you put XL there and still have lots of heatsinks. It's not a bad idea. You're pretty much dead anyway if you get straight.
He's rushing in for the caps now.
Yeah, he has to scratch. That was not the right call. But
yeah. It's just the Dire and the Commando now.
Yeah, they know it's over there. Oh.
Luckily, they pulled back all those points, but I don't know if they have enough time yet left to recap.
I think they're gonna get... I don't remember if losing gave how many points. I think it might be 2 points. But yeah, this is gonna be like over 5 points for them, even though they're gonna lose. You have to be careful in long trade games like that, because you will run out of time. And the Direwolf 369, well yeah, there's the damage fall off on top of LBX spread. Battlemaster, the farm. My man with 730. I'm gonna upload the match ID right now. I think I missed a game in that. I'm uploading the stats into the channel, but I can dig them up later from the actual website, so it's fine.
And now it's Grim Plexus. A second. As soon as I find it in the list. There you go.
Cool. Punch in the numbers. Was it 4 kills CSPS? Yes. But still lose.
Yeah.
4 kills. Well done in that case though. And the enemy got how many? Let's see. How many was it?
I don't think they got a single kill on CSPS.
Yeah. No kills, cool. But still win.
Yeah. Yeah, they still got go win.
Let's see the points.
But at least CSPS managed to pull back a lot of kills this time.
14 points. That was 5 points, I think. Yeah, 5 points. So it says there. And even though not SA won that game, they only received 5 points since they didn't kill anyone. So, yeah, if one would do like a running around strat, that wasn't a running around strat, but if someone would do such a thing where they will just cap the spot and try to hold it without actually killing the enemies, that would not net them the points they want. Anyway, on there. And you probably swapped already. Yes. Cool, my dude. Five players on each side. Let's get this over with. Six players to 5. Unless while they're doing their thing, we could go look at the map strats.
Yeah, Paul, waiting for this.
All that stuff.
I believe the cap point stayed, alright?
Correct.
So, Hamburger Hill versus Team 1.
Yeah, although I don't believe that Hill is as strong as people will think. Because you probably want to bring big guys there, like Annie, Sleipnir,
Yeah.
Blood Apps if you are large, or some you are large mech. They're all like going from like 48 to 64. The path is something like this. Or like this. Whereas Team 1 will probably play around that by having fast mechs, like using their duplicate on a medium, so they can bring like Wolfhound, Vulcan, Phoenix Hawk. Heavy could be Summoner and Assault. Is this SA Team 1? Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course the Assault's gonna be mad to see.
They could also potentially do a blind brawl counter. Just push from like C.
Just push. Like, just go through to the hill.
Push out.
Yeah. That, or just go straight. Since if they have a fast deck and the enemy has slow deck, they're already on that hill while they have assaults on their way to the hill. Like, I think the timing would be something like that. There could be an Annie if they bring an Annie, or even there while they're already on the hill with at least some of their dudes. The other option for this map would be basic trading positions. Like a dude, gas station, dude, these buildings, dude here, Pop-Tart most likely. And the enemies would like guy on there, maybe even there.
I don't think they're gonna trade from G5, honestly. I think they try to trade maybe from G7 or even around Epsilon point.
G5 can be strong, especially with Tekka, in my opinion. Don't ask me why though, but it just feels like strong position. But you are kind of running out of options on the south side, which is why it is one of the good spots to be in. You have no other options. Also, taking the city, the good move. Probably better for the south side, since if they do manage to secure the city and they get this under control, they get lines from here, farm the enemies from. And T1 is locked.
Alright, SA is locked. Waiting for CSPS now.
looking at the chat, which I usually don't do, but people are talking about the Direwolf pick on that last match against their enemies, and Direwolf against like Annie or Mauler with LBX. As I mentioned, Inner Sphere LBX has triple the fall-off range compared to Clan. Clan is at 2x, which is why I do think that Mauler or Annie would have been the better choice, where I would lean on the Mauler. But Direwolf is cool, and if for some reason it does get into optimal range, then it ends up being better than either of those. Since it just does super DPS DACA and enemy explodes.
Okay, we're starting.
Cool. Please, no disconnects now.
No crashes.
Yeah, if anyone was watching a couple of hours ago, you know what I'm talking about.
The game just works and it's perfectly being supported, right?
Yeah, just mod it. Oh wait, this is MechWarrior 5.
Hey, but you still have some decent sound packs.
Yes.
Just can't mod out potato balance.
The blues are coming on my side, so I will be calling that team.
Alright.
And who do we have here? That is my man, Captain Judas, in Wolfhound 1A, bringing the medium pulses. And Yin Yang Spinny Thang bringing the Daka Daka Adcat 2B. Vigorous Afati, triple USC 10 with the Blood Apps, careful with the ghosts there. Although I think he's gonna be fine. Kevster bringing some ATMs in Vapor Eagle, my man. And ooh, Sunspider, my man. 5 USC 2s on the cycle.
Nice. Well, from CSPS side, they're bringing a whole bunch of ER large mechs. The 5-year large Battlemaster, 5-year large Grasshopper, 5-year large Annie 1P, and 1 MPL Wolfhound 2 with 6, and the Vapor Eagle with triple peeps. So they're playing the Trey from Hamburger Hill, I'm assuming.
Sounds pretty basic stuff, but they're gonna push in with that DACA with against the Jarlaches most likely. That's their plan, since the USC 10 DACA doesn't really work like above 500 pretty well. Here we go. No one took middle. That's a little bit surprising. Usually you see someone immediately rush for it.
Yeah.
Especially since the heavies have like a pretty long range to close in.
Oh, and I think CSPS scouted the DACA cat.
What's going on here? Oh, I got hit by something. Hey. Shells are flying. Smokes have been called. Ooh. The smoke missed, but that is some DACA for the Battlemaster. 6%. They did return the favor to the Mad Cat. 90%. Ooh.
Oh, and the Wolfhound's down to 77% for SA.
Yeah. Most likely, though. Oh,
the leg.
Oh shit, the leg.
Oh, nearly gone.
Oh no. UAV goes down. Now they're blind on their side. CSPS does have the superior positioning here in my... And they're kinda like hopeless trading against the ER larges at this distance. This should be like 800. ER large does have the advantage here, both in DPS and range.
And the Wolfhound's legged, by the way. For SA.
That's not good. They're gonna have some trouble capping. I think Ghost Paladin should, like, right now recognize the situation that he is free to cap the middle point.
And I think CSPS recognizes that SA is now moving around the entire hill.
Strikes on the Wolfhound. Paladin wants that dude, since he still hasn't gone for the cap. Mad Cat tried to close in a little bit, but his dudes were in position already, got punished with some PPC and ER large. Good trading from the Wolfhound and Vapor Eagle against the enemy Vapor Eagle. ATMs away. That's what I like to see.
Dude, that strike was significantly off on that Battlemaster.
A little bit too far, but still, please, my dude, cap middle. Or just kill him. Yeah, I guess killing him also.
Oh, and the Mad Cat's getting focused. Pushing along.
Yeah, there's... my only weakness, having no arms. It's a stick. -1, USC 5. And look at this, the Wolfhound is just farming whoever he wants.
Oh, and the Wolfhound...
See ya later, dude. See ya later.
Incoming Crystalles just nuked him out of the game.
I love this game. Not really. Oh, big strike, big strike. This is a big strike. Arm fall off from the Vapor Eagle. Some healing lasers for the Blood Apps. Another strike. Another strike.
The Grasshoppers come in behind.
Let's see the health. Right torso extremely low. I think the Annie will shoot him. What? The Grasshoppers?
I think Vigorous is out of ammo.
Yeah. Because he kinda gave up. Okay, the legged Wolfhound just wants to die, I think. Just finish me, dude.
Kevstar's ATMs got countered by anti-mech warrior skill.
There it goes. And Vapor Eagle is firing from ATMs and now he's dead. One more guy. It's my man here.
Yin Yang. Making them go on the wild goose chase.
But I think they spotted him. Look, the Grasshoppers like cutting to the right. He saw him.
You could have saw him farming them when he was capping the point. And then he immediately switched to farm the blast.
Okay, it's time to die, dude. Enough with these games. Goodbye. Quick headshot will do here. But I don't think they're gonna opt in for the headshot. Instead, kinda damage farming. Shoot the legs. Okay, no. I guess they hate fun. But whatever, they're gonna cap the point now. Grasshopper's gonna go to Kappa and that's gonna be the game. A good game from CSPS, even though they are gonna lose in points since not SA won the previous 4 games.
I was expecting a different path from them, to be honest. It looks like they just forgot their footing for the DACA push. And
they kinda stalled. It took them quite a long time. Mech's going like 64. It took them like well over 3 minutes to cut that city corner. Hey, whose UAV is that? It's a blue UAV. Or I think this is bugged. My map shows that there's a UAV here, but there isn't. Cool game, more features.
Yes, not bugs.
Kappa is flipped.
Heat bug never exists. Quotation marks. Probably from Russ.
And there goes Epsilon. That was a good show from CSPS in this round. I think the Sun Spider farmed some damage since it had the most range in that team. Let's see. Nope, it was actually the Vapor Eagle. surprisingly low damage from the Sun Spider. But the enemies were probably trading pretty well, exposing for as little as possible, while the Sun Spider
they only had one longer range AC2 Mac on SA side anyways.
Yeah, and that guy shoots like only once or twice, while the others just do a full burn of like 50 damage. Cool show. Punching the match thingy there. Bam. Bam. No team damage at all. I am proud of you all. And punch in the final result. Win and 5 kills, while the lose and 1 kill. And drum roll. CSPS 24 points and not SA 38 points. SA takes this set. Well played everyone, and well played the winners. That's it for the cast. I don't know if there's gonna be more today. You should ask around in the Discord instead. I have no clue what's going on. And thank you, Texan, for being here. This would have been impossible without you.
Oh, yes, totally.
And as for everyone else, I'll see you later. Bye.